Done.
I like we stumbled upon this house and I couldn't be happier because
This is a great house.
I'm at the top of a hill. Like,
Well, it's quiet.
it's quiet.
Yeah.
It's 10 degrees cooler up here. Rain goes downhill because I've had flooding.
Shit
basements
rolls
before.
downhill.
Shit rolls downhill, and I'm still 5 minutes from a fucking Taco Bell.
Oh, God damn it. I want some Taco Bell. I may have to swing by Taco Bell.
I keep going like, no,
That's
I
why
can't do that.
That's why I just got cheesy roll-ups, because I was like, I was sick a couple days ago. We should just record.
The only thing that I get at Taco Bell is tacos and chicken quesadillas.
And herpes.
No.
Yeah, the chicken quesadillas are just tacos. They're just folded differently.
Everything in Mexico is the same thing in a different form.
Cocaine.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy and Michael. What's up, guys?
I came here instead of taking my wife to the hospital. I didn't mention that last show.
Well, good for you.
She's been pretty ill, and I was like,
I have such mixed feelings about that.
I was like,
She
we go to the
doesn't have to go to
hospital.
the
She's like, I'll call you if I do. And
I was about to say, I have a medical provider in the house, so
we'll just that'd be cheaper.
Beth will be fine.
yeah, your shit, no shit.
Oh, all right. So
I do have a list
Michael's
of
trying
things.
to open a bottle of mead, and it actually has a cork.
A real cork.
A real cork, not a. Oh,
Pleasant.
Bad.
yeah.
Pleasant.
I like
I
it.
love the bottle. Absolutely
I
love
know,
the
like
bottle.
that's one of the reasons I
It's
bought it.
perfect for a Molotov cocktail.
It is.
Like
Too
it-
thick. It's
Nah,
too thick.
nah,
You're
that-
gonna have to throw hard.
Yeah, but that's the best part. Is like you're gonna have to chuck
You
that
want
at somebody.
like a San Pellegrino bottle because you're gonna throw a Molotov cocktail with some
I don't know
class.
what that-
No, I want to throw a Molotov cocktail with class, not
Boo.
clash. I wanted to hit somebody in the head, knock them out,
Martelle's
and then hit the ground and explode.
Martelle's going to use an RC Cola bottle.
Oh, I wish. I wish I had RC Cola. Where's the? Let me get the squirty squirts.
I hate having the squirts.
So this is
It's over quick, at least.
It
Sometimes.
depends on how many days you got it.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of wiping for not a lot of production.
Yeah, I just saw like Southern Grandpa sayings, and one of them was like, "Ugh, I had your mama's chili, and I feel like I bend over and paint a barn."
So this is from Boiler Brewing Company. It's a mead out of Lincoln, Nebraska, and it's called Cherry Pie Mead, and it has, it's basically
Cherries.
Harry from Harry and the Henderson with a cherry pie over his junk, a very large cherry pie.
He's my cherry pie.
Because Sasquatches are hung.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Yes, it's Sasquatch.
Ooh, that would be a great beer.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
I don't know if it'd be a great beer, but it'd be a great name for one.
Yeah,
No, it would be both. I'm going to have to tell Dom about that one.
yeah, Sasquatch.
I saw Dom last night when I was down at Double Edge.
Made with Yeti testicle sweat and
Ooh,
schmegma.
This is
It
very.
smells-
It smells like a cherry pie. It
It
looks.
smells good.
Oh,
It looks like.
this is a Yankee Candle in liquid form.
I don't know why I did that. That was cork.
Oh fuck.
This looks like cherry pie syrup.
Yeah, it does. It tastes like cherry pie syrup.
So where do you get this?
Oh, that is good. I like mead. We haven't done mead in a while.
No, we haven't.
That's,
I thought
that's
about
why
that.
I was like, oh.
You
That's why I
almost
was like
stopped
looking
and-
around. I was
going
like,
to look for some of the new
ones.
ones at that local store, and I was like, we have not done meat forever.
Yeah, I was going
And
to say, we haven't done mead in
I
a
didn't go
good
do that.
minute. We never went down to, what was the name of that place?
The meadery.
The Meadery, but
Yeah, I
Oh
forget.
shit! Now I can't remember.
the one downtown. They invited us down to record a show like 2 years ago, and we never went.
We should call them up like, hey, remember us?
Hey, we did the thing,
Can
and the
we
thing.
still do the thing
Can
that
we,
you said so?
Can we record a show with your thing? At your thing?
Can we play with our things at your thing? Who wants to play
My
tummy
God,
sticks?
I need to buy mead.
Meat's so good.
That's
How much was this?
$37.
Yeah,
$1
I was gonna say, it can be pricey. I was about to
Yeah.
say that.
So once upon a time, I belonged to this thing called Tavor, and Ohio was an asshole, and they stopped
Ohio's an asshole about everything, but
MSRP. That's key.
Prostitution.
Yeah.
No, wait.
So
but you get MSRP, but there are certain companies that will ship to you no matter what.
Yep. This was a beer, mead,
Dude.
whatever, and Davios was an asshole and was like, you can't do that because liquor stores are complaining that they're not paying the same taxes, whatever. Well,
Eat
they
shit.
just started up again after 2.5 years. So there's an app that I use to get stuff like this. They were like, hey, we have this available. And it's, I'm paying above cost because I can't get this shit in Ohio.
Yeah.
And I don't mind doing that. Like the beer we just drank was the same thing.
The beer, I like that. I like that unicorn.
This is
beer.
though.
This is great.
But
this
is holy shit.
And I'll be honest with you, I would like this super chilled, personal.
Mm-hmm.
I would like this super chilled, like in the freezer, almost like a slushie.
syrup. Yep.
Yeah.
Like a-
I mean,
yeah, like a
it's
thick-
very syrupy, scissor to me right now. Like this is very sickly sweet.
You know what it is?
But it's really good.
This is buteraceous.
Another word.
Yeah, I learned a new word by watching Psych. If you guys ever watched that old show,
Yeah.
the spelling bee episode, I was like, I'm going to use that word.
All right, so the tasting notes on this are waves of cherry greet your taste buds first, lending a richly bright pop to the
No
smooth pour.
shit.
Ribbons of vanilla unfurl next and usher in a dusky dusting of cinnamon that conjures up a pie cooling on the windowsill.
It absolutely hits every one of those marks.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard tasting notes that hit every mark of that.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
I would love a ginger old fashioned with a splash of this in it.
Oh, I mean, we can probably make that happen.
Phenomenal.
We have all that stuff.
Oh, do we? Okay. Don't tempt me, because I could chug this bottle, but
we totally have all that stuff.
I mean,
we might have to pause the show in a little bit. Let's
pause
see.
this
Yeah, right,
shit.
yeah.
We'll just make it while we're recording.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to fight you on that one, because I will slam one.
This is really
This
fucking
is one of the
good.
best things I've had in a long time.
This is
fantastic.
This is my mead rating. All the diggities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets the diggities.
This is a
Supreme
4.5 diggities, aka all the diggities.
We're just going to make up the diggities. This supreme ruler diggities.
This is Nacho Supreme diggities.
This is all caps, underlined, 18-point font, bold diggity.
At
This
least
is
7
Nacho
exclamation points.
Vio diggities.
This is Diggity Especial
Shout out to the diggities.
for our Russian listeners.
I'm going to give the shout outs to the diggities on this one.
Oh, this is fantastic.
It is an overwhelming surplus of diggity.
Yeah, this is
the official.
shout out to Boiler Brewing with the diggities on this one.
Every time I taste this, there's a plethora of diggities dancing on my taste
I'm going to give a
buds.
shout out to the diggities.
All the diggities.
Oh, I just let it wash over all.
If you guys
all
died
portions of my
today
tongue.
and I had one bottle of this to pour out for my homies,
You wouldn't pour it out because
you would not get any diggities.
no diggities.
I'd pour you out some sour, nasty
No
beer.
doubt.
This is good. I think this and a ginger old fashioned beef.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
I just the explosion of flavor. It is syrupy, but it's not like you're
explosion of
drinking
flavor.
that cheap canned candy syrup pie filling. It's more like those natural. It's like the cherries you got us.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
I still ate those cherries. Mine turned the same way. I still ate them.
Oh, I had to get rid of them. I'm like,
But did you die?
No, I didn't.
He
die.
didn't
That gives me
die.
hope.
And here's the thing:
I've
I
kept
actually
mine.
left them out, and the syrup went back to normal. I'm like, cool.
Damn
no
it.
mold, nothing
Yeah.
moving in it.
Damn it.
I kept mine.
Yeah.
And
I
was
looked
like,
at the
I'm gonna
jar.
Wait a while.
I looked at the jar and it's like eat within 7 days. I'm like, how the fuck is someone going to eat all these in 7 days?
That's a pretty good sized jar.
That's diabetes.
Yeah,
You got the
Coming
diabetes.
from a fat guy who has a sweet tooth, that would be a lot to eat in 7
That's a
days.
lot.
yeah. No, that's
I
like
could do
some,
it.
That's some Veruca salt,
Yeah.
you turn into a cherry.
I was just like, and then I went and looked at the filthy cherries that I have. They're like, consume before this year. There's just a year date on
Save
it.
these for the nuclear holocaust.
Yeah, I was just like,
you'll
all
be
right.
fine.
I got
These cherries and roaches, you're good.
You're good.
You're fine. Like and the cherries you gave us, fucking phenomenal. But if you're going to go out and look for cherries, because those ones are going to be harder. The ones that you gave us from Trader Joe's are going to be harder to get. The filthy cherries are like right up there next to it.
Yeah.
Like anything from Filthy, I'll go ahead and purchase. They have cherries. They have all kinds of different mixes and all kinds of other shit too that I've seen. But those cherries are.
Okay, I just got to know, are we going to do a ginger old fashioned with this or not?
Yeah.
Because if so, start making it. You're the man on those.
I mean, Jesus Christ!
It's
You want me to smoke them for you?
Sure. If you can. Yeah, with your cigar.
No one can see
This
that.
smells
but
like
I'll-
cigar smoke and butthole breath. Oh, that looked cool. Oh, dude. Hold on. I'm going to record that and later do a slow motion edit. Hold on.
Why you have to do a slow motion? Just record it in slow motion.
No, because I'm gonna do all kinds of things to it. Okay, whenever you're ready. Oh, I'm going to make this look so sick later.
I mean,
We'll do it for the gram.
Hey, it tastes just as good.
Dude, this is
the same goddamn smoke that I'm smoking.
I'll put it to you this way, Mike. Nothing has knocked my socks off lately like this has. We've had some good stuff lately, like the bottle.
That goddamn Jack Daniels single barrel.
Oh, I came.
That surprised me.
Buy it.
I
Buy
came
it.
real close.
And I do
Fucking
not
buy
like
it.
Jack at all anymore.
I'm not a Jack fan. Buy that shit.
I used to drink Jack and Cokes when I was younger. Over the years since I've developed a palate of some sort, which is basically still cheap whiskey and bacon grease, but when I drink Jack now, it's just gross.
Yeah.
That stuff, that blew my socks off because of it being a Jack product.
I bought that I didn't buy that on recommendation. I bought that from...
No, you bought that because that's all we could find that day.
Well, it was all we could find, but I wouldn't have purchased anything that day. But because I was looking for something over 120 proof, and Jack had released it wasn't the single barrel, it was something else that was actually a higher proof and had a red label. It was almost like, I think it was a rye. I was like, and I saw that was 120. I'm like, fuck it. I'm buying it.
He stopped and he's looking, and I'm like, okay, it's Jack.
Yeah.
And I already know what I'm getting, or I don't think I even got anything.
I don't think you got anything. I walked in because I wanted Booker's.
And I'm looking around. I'm like, there's nothing new, nothing that's jumping out at me. So why spend the money?
There's a ton of new shit now.
And it's really
Smoke Wagon, Castle and Key.
They have like a chicken cock. And
different versions of chicken cock.
There's a ton of stuff out.
And we all love
new.
a good chicken cock. It doesn't matter the type.
No.
Yeah. I like a good rooster vagina, but...
Yeah, I prefer
like the double.
A rooster vagina?
Yeah,
I
rooster
prefer
vagina.
a pig cock.
I want to be
'cause it's
finger trapped by
spirally.
the chickens.
Yeah.
The double chicken cock, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I like the pigs. They're spirally, so you can
They
do more
get
with them.
spiral cock.
Yeah, it's like a different kind of pasta. Like,
Yeah.
this totally changes this
It's like
dish.
rigatoni versus
It
angel
holds
hair.
more
versus
sauce.
angel hair. versus macaroni, short and curved.
Yeah, it's fine.
Holds more sauce. You know, I like me a good tortellini. Stuffed with cheese.
I like a good
stuffed with schmegma.
I like a good meat tortellini right in my mouth.
So we're off the charts with this. You guys got to pick this up.
Yeah, this is good.
if you can ever-
Martelle
get
took a
this,
picture. I'm
get it.
assuming he's going to post it on the Face,
Maybe.
Insta, Google, Tweetstagrams. Boiler Brewing Company out of Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the Cherry Pie Mead. It's got Sasquatch. I like it. You guys can't hear. Martelle stood up to start making old fashioned. Goes, there's 4 glasses here, and there's 3 of us. One's a communal glass. And while Martelle's mixing, and I'm sure Mike will jump back on the mic here, I found an article that are surprising food facts everyone should know, and I thought you two being foodies might like to discuss. They're all getting, holy crap, how many, we got eyedroppers over here, we got like beard oils, essential oils, chunky peanut butter, it looks like steak fat drippings. You have so many different Jamaican number 2 bitters. I gotta smell this. Tincture? Oh, geez. That smells like a gingerbread cookie. I don't know if that'll be good with it or not. So what bitters are you using? Orange bitters with the ginger, Virgil cane. And
even just a bar spoon.
shaker, bar stool, bar spoon.
A paint mixer will work too.
Used paint mixer.
I'll make these in glass.
All right, so surprising food facts that everyone should know. And of course, I did not read a single one.
I'm in.
Did you know?
Yes. Oh.
All right, number 2.
I wasn't ready.
Did you also know gummy bears and cars are coated in the same wax?
Carnauba?
Yeah. Which when I used to make pipes, tobacco pipes, that's what I used to coat them. Yeah, carnauba wax. It's made of palm trees. Who do you think before 2012, who was the largest purchaser of kale in the United States?
Pig farmers.
No. That's a good guess. Pizza Hut.
Yeah, for their
Their
salad
salad
bars.
bars. Yep.
Because it's decoration.
Yep.
Yep. Decor.
Still is.
In 1943, the FDA banned sliced bread for 3 months. It was banned for using too much wax paper, which could be used for the war effort instead. Due to the public outcry, the ban was lifted only 3 months later. War, what is it good for? Here's one I think everybody knows.
Not much anything.
Yeah, sing it again. All Fruit Loop collars taste the same. I feel like that's pretty widely known. Do you know what is used to prevent shredded cheese from sticking together?
Sawdust.
Okay, yeah, cellulose.
Yeah.
Wood product, main component of paper, cardboard, and some types of textiles.
That's why my sister-in-law, not that anybody can hear me, she buys all of her cheese in
Bulk.
blocks.
And shreds it herself.
That makes sense. I mean, that's real cheese. Ranch dress, Ohio, and Midwesterners will love this. Ranch dressing and sunscreen share an ingredient.
Zebra cum.
That's my favorite kind.
Beaver.
Because it doesn't matter if it's black or white.
Buttermilk?
Titanium dioxide.
Oh, yeah.
From
that's
Timet.
my next. Yes.
The titanium factory in Toronto, Ohio.
Lobsters used to be working class food.
100%.
Yes, they did. They're bugs.
They're bugs.
They're delicious bugs.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They
love 'em.
they were fed to the poor people to keep them happy.
Broccoli contains as much protein as
Semen.
Semen.
semen. I was going to say it, but I was like, let's see if they take a bite. And you all took a bite. It says the same as steak. 10 grams of it per 100 calories for both.
Smoked.
Smoked it.
It looks awesome right now. The FDA allows food to contain bug parts. I think everybody knew that.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, not cockroaches.
Rat
Crickets.
droppings.
Crickets
Crickets are delicious.
are really
by the
good
way.
for you.
Crickets are good,
They're
especially if you
really
coat
good.
them. Whether it's seasoning or chocolate or
Yep.
any kind of...
The year I went to the CrossFit Games, they had a cricket purveyor there
Oh.
that was handing out samples. My son and I were like, yeah, all right. They're not bad at all.
No.
It's like a crunchy little treat.
Yeah, a couple years ago, when I was in sixth grade at sixth grade camp, they brought in a
That's well named.
yeah. They brought in a guy who was like survivalist, and he's like, the big black carpenter ants. He goes, their heads are delicious. He goes, if you can pop enough of their heads off, he goes, they taste like sweet tarts. And I went, no shit. There were black carpenter ants walking across. I'm like, let's start popping their heads off. I got like 10 of them in my. I'm just like, they do. That's really good.
Now, do they really, or is that a placebo thing?
It could have been a placebo thing, but
I've had grasshoppers, crickets, and ants.
Because that sounds like somebody tells somebody that's very gullible.
Yeah.
it was a bunch of sixth
I've
graders.
had
So.
grasshopper, crickets, ants, larvae, grub, worms,
Oh my
tarantula.
god, that is fucking.
It's so good. I didn't want
So
to interrupt you
goddamn
while you're
good.
talking, but it's so good. How many ostrich eggs? How many chicken eggs are equal to one ostrich egg?
5.
Mike?
8.
24.
Woo!
Jesus.
That's a big
Yeah,
ol'
I was
egg.
about to say. I
You
should-
used to be able to buy ostrich eggs at World Market.
Yeah. Did they stop doing that?
I haven't seen. The last time I was in there, I mean, I didn't look, but they didn't have any.
I'm skipping some of the dumber ones.
That's. I have an article on the 5 illegal things that you can't own that people own.
Corn has an even number of rows on each ear.
I've
I knew
never
that.
counted.
I've never had. You knew that?
Yeah, it was just, it's one of those things that why I can't remember an important person in my life's birthday.
Yeah, same.
This is all right. So Mikael had Virgil cane, ginger. I used that. I just mixed them up in the glass instead of shaking them with some orange bitters, and I used the cherry pie mead as the simple syrup.
And
And holy shit, they are so good. And then I smoked it with my cigar.
Yours.
That's what I said. I smoked mine with the cigar.
Oh, you said it. I thought
I
you meant all of
smoked
ours.
it. Well, no, just mine.
So good.
oh my God.
All the diggities now on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a cocktail.
Oh, so good.
It was just like I was sipping that mead and I was like, this would be really good.
That was a great call.
That was-
you replace
100%
the-
great call.
Yeah.
It's I don't know how to explain it. You all are missing out. Sucks to be you. Martelle, this one's for you. In the 1830s, ketchup was used as medicine.
Good for them.
I saw your
I
meme.
just
Had
no
to
one
be for
no one
vinegar.
fucking liked
I
it.
almost commented. I was like, nope, I'm not giving him the pleasure.
You know what? No one fucking liked it. But the hot dog society, whatever, National Society or Council recommended that you do not put ketchup on a hot dog.
no,
If you are over the age of 18,
some twat
Grow the
decided
fuck
I don't
up.
like ketchup, so I'm going to write a nasty article and put it online.
I mean, it wasn't me, but
But it might as well have been.
but it might as well have been.
It was one of yous.
because ketchup on a hot dog is disgusting.
So apparently, ketchup was sold as a cure for indigestion, diarrhea, and jaundice. Eventually, Dr. John Cook started selling ketchup in pill form.
Tomatoes, vitamin C.
Tomatoes, vitamin C.
Yeah, I mean,
vinegar.
there's more
beta
to it.
Like, yeah,
carotene.
there's some serious like medicinal properties to ketchup.
Speaking of bugs, red
Sugar.
food coloring comes from crushed bugs.
Yeah, ladybugs,
Just ladybugs.
just ladybugs.
The red ones, not the yellow ones.
Yeah, and they take the black part out.
Japanese beetles.
Racist. You have to take an X-Acto knife and trim all the little dots out.
Yeah,
That's why you have children in sweatshops. Little hands,
little
dexterous.
hands. They can do all the work for you.
Oh, man. Ripe cranberries bounce like big old rubber balls. I want to
they?
try that.
Well,
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know, but
Mike's gonna be at work throwing cranberries at people.
Like, what are you doing? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Bing!
testing a theory. Oh, here you go. You're having trouble with your Wi-Fi? Potatoes reflect Wi-Fi signals. According to
I
Boeing,
want to use potatoes to take someone's Wi-Fi down.
Why are you throwing potatoes at your neighbor's house?
Right.
Don't fucking worry about it. That's why.
because I'm Irish.
It's a famine.
I thought he was
I
hungry.
resemble that.
Me too.
So, okay, it's kind of funny. So, according to Boeing spokesperson Adam Tischler, potatoes absorb and reflect wave signals like humans
I just
do.
blew a smoke ring. Sorry, that was my first time ever.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Woo! I have first one ever. I'm happy for you.
Well, every time I smoke, I'm outside, so you get wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time I saw it, and I was like, "Holy shit, there it goes!" Because I saw Mike blowing smoke rings.
So in 2006, when Boeing Company needed to test out in-flight Wi-Fi signals, they decided to use potatoes instead of hiring people to sit there while they conducted experiments.
That way, they don't kill people.
I mean, to be fair, some people are.
I'm all for natural
Potatoes.
selection.
Dude, Darwin Awards for the win.
I'm
Yeah.
in on that shit. My neighbor could put him on that fucking plane.
Fruit stickers. Oh, you can test this one, Mike. Fruit stickers are edible. Even though you still should
should
try
eat
it.
that.
I feel
with
like
the
that's an
sticker.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia
Yeah.
episode. No, I eat stickers.
Yeah.
Charlie Day eats stickers. No, I eat stickers all the time.
I eat them all the time. It's fine. Like,
this
there's
makes
nothing
me-
wrong with me.
This makes me
I feel
feel
like,
better.
where's the rest of the pear? Where's the core? I ate it. Well, what about the sticker? I ate that too. I eat stickers all the time.
It turns out the fruit stickers, just like food, are controlled by the FDA. They said with an exclamation point. That makes me feel better.
At least they didn't put. I'm better with an exclamation point than quotes.
Right. Around what? FDA?
Yeah, or whatever.
Any of it?
Controlled by.
Oh, man. I got to stretch again.
Randy's standing up.
That's a squat.
That was his cane.
Pistachios can spontaneously combust.
That I did know.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that one either.
There's always problems at the pistachio plant.
Okay. Most supermarket wasabi is actually just horseradish.
Horseradish
Yeah.
with green food coloring.
With green food coloring in
Oh,
it.
that's funny.
You need to actually get the wasabi root to make wasabi.
And the-
to make horseradish.
The proper grater is shark skin.
Yeah. I love wasabi, but it burns the shit out of my nose.
Oh,
I
it's
use
Supposed to-
so much
You're not
fucking
supposed to snort it.
You don't have to snort it. You just
Oh.
put that shit up your butt.
You butt chug it.
Ooh.
And that's the last time that I ever tried to smuggle wasabi.
Wasabi is
Making diamonds.
I love
Making
wasabi with
diamonds.
sushi. I just use way too much wasabi. Every time I'm just like it's like snorting Coke for the first time.
It feels just like I'm snorting Coke for the first time. Where's American cheese invented?
France.
France.
Switzerland.
Damn it.
That was number 2.
Neutrals.
Fucking assholes and their chocolate.
Nazi artwork.
We were watching Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And Harley's sitting there with me, and we're watching, and she's like, "Those are Nazis." And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Those are Nazis." She goes, "They're bad people." And I said, "Were they?"
Yep.
And
she just looks at me and she goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm just making sure."
And then she went, "I want to be one of those when I grow up."
And then she goes, "They're bad people." I'm like, "You're right. They are very bad people."
Where did Caesar salad originate in?
America.
Mexico.
There are a lot of Caesars down there.
I think I knew that.
Caesar. We've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time.
I mean, they can't even pronounce Jesus properly.
Idiots.
Fucking Jesus with their fucking H and J's.
Yeah.
I'm going to open it. There we go. We're going to open a company called H&J, and we're just going to swap their pronunciations. So everything that has a J is going to be pronounced with an H, and everything that has an H is going to be pronounced with a J. Go ahead and get that, Joe's.
Yeah. Trader Jos.
Trader Jos.
Trader Jose. Did you know there's a black market for cheese?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because there are certain cheeses out there that are really hard to get.
Okay, that's not what this is saying.
Also,
Wow.
there are great cheeses that are raw milk.
Yes.
And raw milk cheeses are not
Also-
allowed to be sold
also true.
under a certain age.
It has to be
But-
pasteurized.
According to this, in 2014,
Fuckers.
Western food exports were banned in Russia. As a result, a black market for cheese was originated. Russian officials caught several smugglers attempting to transport tons of contraband cheese into the country.
I saw 4 tons of cheddar cheese the other day on Instagram.
Holy shit.
I
So
saw
Big,
that.
huge, like barrel-looking thing of cheese. And they put a banana on top of it just for for scale.
when we lived in Minnesota, there was one of the farmer markets there, and they sold goat cheese, and it was raw milk goat cheese, and all of it was aged appropriately, except for one, which they didn't sell for human consumption. It was sold as fish bait,
And you bought it, and then you ate it.
and it was phenomenal.
I bet it was. I'm not a huge goat fan, or a goat cheese fan, but I do like a good feta.
Yeah. Oh God. We
What about a goat schmegma?
I can't say that I've ever tried that. How is it?
Delicious.
There you go.
salty. Got a little bit of funk to it.
Randy gives it a 5.
All the diggities.
All of the diggities. Supreme diggities.
A surplus, an excessive surplus of diggities.
Where were fortune cookies invented?
USA,
Where in the U.S.?
San Francisco.
Nice.
Minnesota.
That's
Minnesota.
also where chop suey was invented.
Chop suey.
The song from...
Yeah, from System of a Down.
Oh, I love some good chop suey from System of a Down.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos were invented by a janitor at Frito-Lay.
Yes. There's
actually a movie coming out.
It's already out. It's on Hulu.
Is
It's
it?
called Flamin' Hot.
Yeah.
I downloaded it so I could watch it on the way down to Texas, and I never ended up getting to watch it because Liz wanted to watch it, and she's like, "Don't you watch that?" I'm like, "Well, let's fucking watch it then." She's like, "I don't want to right now." God damn it! I want to watch this fucking movie.
You should have just put your headphones in and watched it.
No, I watched.
What are you watching? Porn. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, on the flight down, I watched We're the Millers.
Yeah. Well,
And
okay.
I watched We're the Millers, and Lexi's sitting beside me on the plane, and I'm like, "Do you want to watch this with me?" And she's like, "No, I'm good." She has her AirPods in, and I'm like, "Well, we can sync yours up too, and we can share the audio." And she goes, "I'm reading the subtitles." She watched the entire We're the Millers through the fucking subtitles on the way down there. I'm like,
Now she knows what it's like to be blind.
Well, because
Right.
she prefers books to movies.
well, she was listening to music, and she's reading the subtitles. I'm like, "Are you getting any context with this?" She goes, "It's funny." I'm like, "You know what?
Like
I'm gonna let you have that."
Yeah, I was about to say that's ADD
Because
and
I
it's
can't
like
fucking
its
do
highest
that.
fucking form right there.
My ADD does not conform to that shit. She has a different level of ADD than I do.
There was one time this week I was watching a YouTube video from one of my favorite subscriber or YouTube creators, and I had the Reds game, so I had that on my external monitor. I had the Reds game on my laptop, muted, and I was playing a game on my phone, and I was like, "Okay, time out. Like, this is too much." Like, yeah, I could fully focus because I'm listening to the show, I'm watching the Reds when that's happening. I look away.
I can't do that. My I have old ADD. Like mine's in 144p, so it's like it's
Your
old
ADD's
school.
on dial-up.
Yeah, it's like I can't focus on multiple things at a time. It's like it has to be one thing. Like I look at Liz. We'll watch TV, and she's sitting there with her iPad and her phone. She will read a book, play fucking Candy Crush, and watch TV at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? She's like, oh well, the so and so and this and that, and I'm like, I can't do that. I got to put everything down.
The closest I can get is play a game and listen to a book or a podcast.
I can't even do that.
That's
like
why I used to get in trouble with school because I'd be like drawing or something. Teacher be teaching, I'm gonna be looking at the board
I'd be reading.
and whatever,
Yeah.
reading whatever I was doing, reading whatever, and they'd be like, "What'd I just say?" And I explain everything.
I can't do that. My subconsciously, I just can't.
I'm done with my list, by the way. I'm not reading all.
Oh, okay. That was a good list. I liked
Yeah,
it.
same.
Well, fine. I've got one more. Then I read before I closed.
Oh,
First product to ever use a barcode.
oh, I've heard this, and I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm going to be on. I mean,
Wrigley's Juicy Fruit Gum.
that's not what I thought it was.
Well,
Right.
that's what I saw it on the internet, so mine's right.
Okay.
Did you know that UPCs do not read the black bars; they read the white ones?
They read
Spaces
the white
between.
ones.
Yeah.
It's about the notes you don't play.
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
jazz.
Where is? So I had one. It's the 5 things that are illegal to own, but I'm sure you would like to possess anyway.
I've got a list called the 5 inches I wish I owned, but the 3 I own anyway.
Well, I mean,
Does my thumb look swollen? Nope.
we'll see if that opens up. And one of them's brass knuckles. I do because I read through the article and I can remember that
I
brass
think brass
knuckles
are legal now in Ohio.
they should be.
Only in Youngstown.
What about brass knuckles with a butt plug at the end?
Are those brass knuckles
They're brass.
Knuckle.
or brass butt
Singular.
bubbles?
It's,
Singular. It's brass knuckle.
Brass brown eye.
yeah.
Ass knuckles.
My internet's not working here for shit. Like I got 2 bars of 5G and I got nothing's loading. It's fine. All right.
I have a lot of potatoes in here.
I guess
We need more.
we need more potatoes.
Well, no, it's blocking the Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's absorbing it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The potatoes are
They're
turning
facing
the freaking Wi-Fi gay.
They're facing out.
They're facing the other way.
You got to spin them all around 180. Yams. We needed yams.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this cigar.
Good. It's only taking you 347 lights.
Well, it has taken me excessive
Mike, you
amount
need
of
to
lighting.
take this away from me because I'm going to.
That's
Randy's going to drink all of
I'm
that.
going to. I mean, I would definitely share it and pass it, but that's so good.
He would definitely shit on it and pass it.
no. We'll save it for
No, that's-
old fashions.
Yeah, that's
oh
why I
my
said get
God.
it away from me because it's sitting here. Like I'm sitting here with a little bit of my ice whiskey sphere, and I'm like looking at that bottle, like,
That is
How you doing?
that is really, really, really fucking good.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great idea I had.
That
It
wasn't.
is.
That's the first.
I mean, there's been 3 in 40 years, so that's pretty
I mean,
good.
that's a really good. I mean, that was your best idea.
It's a couple diggities.
It's a couple hundred
Yeah,
worth of diggities. Yeah, that's really. God damn, that's really good.
That's super fucking delicious.
get your phone to work.
It's not going to work. It's fine.
Here. let
It's
me,
whatever.
Turn
So
on
just
my.
Google it.
It's whatever. It's from crack.com.
What is it?
Crack.com.
5 things. Something.
It's the 5 the art. Well, whoa, look at that. Can't fucking load it. It's the 5 things that are illegal but you want to own on crack.com. 5 things that are illegal to own but I sure would like to possess anyway.
People. Show me people.
Wow. Family Feud. Number 1 answer is
People.
people.
Midgets.
Oh God, I would love to have a midget.
Right?
I've always said that I want a personal assistant.
All right. Mine opens right up. Brass knuckles, number 5.
There we go. Number 5. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why my shit's not working. I always said that I wanted a personal assistant, but they had to be a midget. I wanted a guy, and I was thinking more along the lines of like Brad Williams or Wee Man. Someone to follow me around, bounce ideas off of them,
Because
give
he's
me
short.
advice.
Top of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the top.
Dribble
Yeah.
ideas off of him.
And just be like, I need you to go over there. Here's what I want you to do. I need you to go over to that woman, but I want you to walk head first, face first, right into her crotch. Like, just do shit like that, and then film it.
Good
Ooh.
pop. Good cork
That's a
pop.
good one.
That was a good one for that rye. That was a good one for that rye.
Rye whiskey, please.
There's
don't let me down.
Actually, I have an article for, not for today. There's some ingredients I need to find, but it's a type of old fashioned that's made with a rye. It's like a Venetian old fashioned or some shit that I want to make, but the ingredients are a little harder to find.
I'm intrigued.
Sounds very.
Bougie?
No, I would say it sounds like it's going to cool the room, keep out the sunlight,
It might.
just like the blinds.
Vampires.
When you said Venetian,
Well, that's Italian. That's
Yeah.
just.
but Venetian, never mind.
I know. I get what you're saying, but
Number 4.
the Venetian is a really nice hotel in Vegas too.
It is very nice.
Which, have you seen the MSG Sphere?
Oh my God.
I posted it to my timeline, to my stories today. It was like this. It's the world's largest LED screen,
It's insane.
and it's ridiculous.
The eyeball was the eyeball, and then like the liquid mercury.
I didn't see that part,
All
but,
I know is MSGs are bad.
but I saw that someone they hacked it and they put the homeboy on there with the big dick.
Oh, the guy that's
the
dead.
light switch.
Yeah,
And his friend was like, "Please stop making him a meme." But
no,
never
he's
gonna
still
happen.
a meme. That shit's never going
You've
to
seen
happen.
the light switch cover, right?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and I wanted to get it, and Liz is like, "You are not putting it in our
There we
fucking
can.
house."
There's nowhere in the house that can go.
I'm like, I'm putting that in the house. Somewhere.
Number 4 is a pet penguin.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want a pet
I don't
penguin.
think
I
I
feel like
would.
it'd be
There
high
are,
maintenance.
you know what? A chicken's a dirty bird, but I think the penguin's even dirtier.
Yeah, I don't want a pet penguin.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hard pass on that. No
Anabolic
diggities.
steroids.
No.
Which anabolics you're not supposed to be able to own, but there's all kinds of ways around that.
I'm good on those.
I would take those.
Counterfeiting equipment.
Yeah,
See, it's
maybe.
things you
I mean, I
want to
have
own,
a
but-
counterfeit $100 bill at home.
Yeah, it's
But
weird.
legally,
get
I
mine,
can own
like
it.
a couple, 2-3 times a year. We get counterfeit bills through.
Like my grandfather took it when he worked at a bank, and he replaced it with another $100 bill so that the register.
So it all balanced.
It all balanced out, but he kept it. And my grandmother was like, before she passed away, she's like, "You can't tell anybody you own this. You can't own this. Like, don't, the Treasury office will be at your doorstep. No,
Hey, FBI guy.
you can own counterfeit bills. There's actually a whole market on counterfeit money. Like it has value.
You can own them. You cannot legally take them from a bank when you're in a position of working there. And I know that from over a decade of banking.
Well,
Yeah.
he did, and he's dead. So fuck me.
I don't care. And I would rather not again.
I mean,
It's a lot of work. You're needy.
little spoon.
I think the problem is that people get greedy and they make big bills.
Yeah.
If you use 5s and 10s, you're going to get away with it.
I would print nothing but $2 bills.
I would print nothing but $3 bills, and they'd be gay as shit.
Even better.
Yeah.
I said that to Lexi the other day. I'm like, that. She sent me something. I'm like, that's fucking gayer than a $3 bill. And she goes, that doesn't exist. And I found a photo of a $3 bill with Michael Jackson on it and sent it to her. And she goes, Dad.
They have those $2 bills with Santa or $1 bills. I think have Santa Claus on them that are legal.
Yeah, legal
from,
tender.
from the
Yeah.
Treasury.
Yeah,
Those are pretty rare.
I have a bunch of $2 bills with red and blue seals on them.
I have up until recently. So because I work where I work, I come across $2 bills fairly more regularly than most people,
Yeah.
and I buy them back.
Oh, I would too. I'd take every one of them.
Anything that's like more recent, I sell back at the end of the year when I go on my baseball trip, and that buys the first round. But I have some silver certificate, like 1930s $2 bills. Like I have some that are actually worth more than $2.
There were, I was going to say,
$3.
there's
Yeah.
several that are. I can't
$2.50.
remember if it's the silver seal or the blue seal or the red seal that are.
Sound like we're
They're-
talking about Johnny Walker now.
Yeah, no, they're worth a lot of money. Like a silver seal, $2 bill is worth, I don't know, $50. I mean, it's quite a significant amount because they don't really make them anymore.
No, they don't make them anymore. That's why they're worth so much.
No, they still do. Make
No, they
The
still
silver
make
certificates?
They
not
still make
silver
$2.
certificates,
That's what I'm
but
talking
$2
about.
bills.
No, I know.
Not silver
He
certificates.
said the silver
no.
ones.
Yeah,
I said that's why they're worth 50
like
bucks.
silver and red. I don't think they make anymore. I think
They
everything
don't.
gets blue.
Yeah, the two industries that keep $2 bills in circulation are casinos and strip clubs.
Yeah, you make it rain.
Because people don't know what to do with them, so they tend to give them back.
Well, some people don't even realize that they're real currency.
Oh no, there's always like once a year there's always somebody who's like called the police because somebody tried to pay for their McDonald's with $2 bills.
First off, don't buy McDonald's.
Well,
Let's start there. Call the police because somebody's at McDonald's.
Every time we get a ton of like either silver dollars, which I also buy back,
yes.
or $2 bills, I'm like somebody raided their grandma's like underwear drawer.
Someone passed away.
Yeah,
and they got
passed
a coin
away,
collection.
and they're like, oh.
Because I actually ended up doing that. Like my grandfather had a coin collection, and I held on to it for a long ass time, like 20 years. I sat on it. I just kept it in a box,
Must have
and
been
finally,
hard.
it was all coins. It was.
Keep it in your back pocket everywhere you go.
Yeah,
Make sure they
well,
don't fall out.
Well, I didn't say I carried it with me. I said I sat on it.
Well, yeah, you gotta.
You had a special chair made.
Literally, I had a chair made. I just sat on it.
It was really just one of those old people.
Yeah, it was old people.
What do they call them?
Soylent Green.
No,
Soylent Green is people.
It is people.
no. I'm thinking of the like
There's a
urinal
Soylent
chairs.
Green
It's just a
product,
bucket under there. You're just
It was just
watching TV with a bucket of random coins
Yeah.
under you.
I ended up selling it off. I think I made a lot of the stuff in there was just random, like coins, like pennies, like wheat pennies from like 1950, like rolls and rolls and rolls. And I think I ended up walking away with like about $3,000 worth of cash for everything that I sold off. And they were like, yeah, this is this and this is this. And he's like, if you sell it to us, we'll give you $3,000. I'm like, what are you going to sell it back for? He's like,
Don't worry about it.
really not much more than what we're giving you.
Yeah.
He's like, reality is, he goes, we're gonna mark everything up 10%
And hope to get it.
and hope to get it. I'm like, cool, I'll take $3,000. I'll go buy a camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
I ended up buying car parts.
Wise investment.
Somebody makes a Soylent
Oh
supplement.
yes. So yeah, and I've had it. It tastes like shit. It tastes
What
like
fucking people.
Ground up dead people.
that tastes like milk of magnesium.
Nope.
If you want to try Soylent, which is it is the guy that did that, because I remember what
Is a
it was-
marketing genius.
It was a coworker that had it, and he's like, "Oh, it's a meal replacement." I'm like, "It's fucking Weight Watchers." I said, "It's a goddamn Slim Fast," and he goes, "No, it's a meal replacement." I'm like, "That's what Slim Fast is."
That's
what-
V8
yeah.
juice.
Yeah.
Like, keep in mind, this kid's like fucking 10 years younger than I am.
No,
and I'm-
it's Ensure. Yeah. Like
I
it's
said,
a Bustachino.
I said,
right,
and
yeah.
he goes, "It's a meal replacement." I'm like, "Right." I said, "Let me try it." I tried. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I said, "This tastes like milk of magnesium." I said, "I'm gonna fucking shit my pants in 20 minutes." And he's like,
What's
"No,
mi-
I don't
what's
know what
milk of magnesium?"
He's like, "I don't know what milk of magnesium is." I'm like, "Go get some fucking Malox."
Yeah.
Malox is milk of magnesium.
Yeah.
Just try that. Like, take the whole bottle of milk
so
of magnesium.
chalky.
I said, and drink it. I said, because that's the same amount that you have right there. I said, you're going to shit your pants later. He said, well, I just started doing this.
Good luck.
Maybe an hour and a half later, he comes back and he goes, I just took the biggest shit. I'm like, because it's fucking...
I could have shit through a screen
Here's how you
door.
get over that.
I'm like, I
Go
told
home
you.
and take some Metamucil before bed. Good luck.
Oh, it is... The Soylent is not good.
Yeah.
Did you read all 5 of that list?
No, the last one was
Midgets.
no
God.
horseshit.
I think you can own that. You just need a horse.
Counterfeiting equipment. A little
Person.
homunculus.
A homunculus.
A homunculus.
A homunculus is basically there's a guy supposedly on YouTube who created a homunculus. A homunculus is
A tiny little man.
It's basically a living organism that is created from an embryo fertilized.
That's the dude where the thing came alive and like spit at him and he crushed it with a book.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then another
Yes.
came alive and it's like, yeah,
Yeah. There's a whole YouTube series about it. It's a Russian guy who did it,
of course.
who supposedly
You
did
can't
it.
get cheese there.
But
alcohol,
you
alcohol
can,
was classified or beer was classified as alcohol in 2011.
and
2014
you
cheese
can
is
get
not
chicken
ruled.
eggs.
And-
homunculus,
So a homunculus is basically a living organism that
the
has no-
alchemical creation of little people with great powers.
Yes. So
so it's the
It's like
magic midgets.
magic little people.
yeah.
We represent the
It's the
Lollipop
Lollipop
Guild.
Guild. But I watched that. I
Seth
watched
Green?
the whole series of him creating this homunculus.
Oh yeah, I did too. Years ago.
Yeah, but
He's probably the reason it's illegal.
well, I mean, I don't know that I would try to create a homunculus.
No.
Like he injected an
You
egg
just told
with
us.
his.
You just told us you wanted a little person.
I do.
Wait, have you seen
But-
that video series
but
though?
No.
you need to look up the video
It's-
series.
Yeah, it's a
Because
bit
it's not
different.
it's not a little person. It's like this blob.
Well, they come out in different shapes. Everyone he did
Well, yeah.
successfully
Everyone he did he
was a
did,
different shape, and finally one developed
one
to where
actually
it was
took.
like formed a mouth, no eyes or nothing, but it spit at him.
Ugh.
It was like trying to bite him.
Crush.
Yeah, and he crushed
Yeah.
it with a
And
book.
he-
He like bump,
Boom!
Yeah.
and he's just like, "All right, we're gonna do another one."
You got to look it up.
Yet.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah,
Yet this.
yeah." So it's a whole series on, and I watched every single fucking one and wasted my time watching. I don't know if they're real or not, and I don't give a shit. And don't tell me whether they're real or
If not, that's a hell of a story.
It's a hell of a story either way. But you watch him crush it with a book, and there's blood everywhere, and I'm like, blood plaques, or it was real. I mean, either way, it's dead.
yeah,
whatever
it's
it was.
Crazy.
But it's a good series to watch. Anyhow,
Anywho,
Anywho.
all right, that it for today.
I mean, we can.
We rated the
I mean, well,
Mead.
I have Knob Creek Rye.
Oh yeah, the Knob Creek Rye. Let's rate that. I poured this over a little bit of rocks.
I did
so,
too. Yeah, we all did.
I'm giving this. How much was this?
I don't remember.
It's like maybe a $40 bottle.
It's a cow's pick,
I give this.
so it's probably 60.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a sing-
It's probably 60, not
single
really
barrel.
available, but I'll give it 3 diggities.
Well, the Knob Creek Rye, not the cow's pick, is
It's a single barrel.
it's
so.
you can find it in
Yeah.
the store. It may not be a single barrel, but you can find a Knob Creek Rye in the store.
3 diggities.
Yeah, 3 digits.
Solid.
I think it's good.
Not the best rye I've had, far from the worst. Pretty
Yeah.
solid.
I mean, it's no diggity, no doubt. I mean, it's pretty good.
I
You
like
said
the way
no
it
diggity.
works.
No
Yeah,
diggity.
I like the way you work it.
No doubt. I mean, I
3
like the way
diggities.
they work it.
No doubt.
You know, when I bought it, they
No
backed
diggity.
it up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to back it up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if you don't, then that's a problem.
Yeah, if you like the way that they work it and you don't back it up, I'm giving you 0 diggities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good diggity. It's supreme diggities. It's all the diggities. I mean, that's the beauty of the diggity is we just make it up as we go,
No doubt.
right?
So freaking stupid. You're supposed to do the other parts.
No diggity.
Perfect.
I
All right.
I rather enjoy the way you work it.
For Randy
Yeah.
and Mike, I'm Martelle. Insta, Google, Tweetstagram. Is that it? I think we're done.
I think we're done.
We can be done.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
can
let's be done with this one.
All right, folks. Bye.
So I'm Martell, and he's Mike, and then there's
the thing
Randy,
with
there's
the
social
homunculus
medias,
and
MacShack.
make yourself a humongous.
get on threads.
And okay, bye.
Ranunculus.
Yeah, that humongous.